Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online, easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
How is your week going?
It's going good. It's a little rainy out there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Atmospheric river.
Yes. I've heard the worst word in the English language is moist. I don't know if that's true, but it's moist. There you go. Now that I've driven everybody away, let's start.
Okay. I don't know. That didn't drive anybody away, but
all right. Okay. So today I have an interesting podcast topic that I wanted to get into because it's actually really timely. And that is, we're going to talk today about ChatGPT. Ever heard of this?
Just from you.
All right. Well, if you haven't heard about it, then I thank you for letting me be the introduction. If you have, you know that this is a chat bot. It was launched by this place called OpenAI in November of 2022. And it is not just a chat bot. It actually can create content. So it's an AI that creates content. People are using it to write computer programs, compose music, books, papers, fairy tales, haikus, poems, actual coding for tons of different uses, right? The amount of uses is up to the user. And because it's so new, there's not a lot of how-tos out there. There's not a manual. So today I wanted to go in for our niche, helping local businesses increase their online presence. How can local businesses use this tool? It's really versatile and it's free right now. So if you're listening to this, go to just look up ChatGPT in Google, sign up, it's free. And then once you do sign up, don't sign up for the API, just sign up as a user. It's free. So that's how you know you're the right place. And then once you're there, it's a really easy and intuitive kind of way that the interface is easy to use and intuitive. So today, how can businesses use this tool?
Plenty of reasons. I can think of 10 right now.
Yeah, okay. For local SEO, one of the ways that we increase the value of our page on our website, on every page of our website, is keywords, right? You're answering people's questions. You're adding a ton of keywords to that page. A great way to do that is with an FAQ.
Right.
Now, if I say to a client, okay, a great way to increase visitors is an FAQ to this page, they say, okay, we'll get right on it. And then 6 months later, they still don't have it done. So if you are in that situation, you have a service page, you can go and use ChatGPT to write an FAQ for that service. Once you do that, just don't copy and paste it into your website or send it to your designer. Make it personalized to your business. Make sure that you check all the facts in it. Make sure that it's relevant to your business. Don't just copy and paste and be lazy about it. But what this tool will do is create that FAQ for you in less than 30 seconds.
Wow.
It is that fast. It is that convenient, and it's just amazing. I just cannot express how fast and easy and how much of a brain saver this is. So along those lines, right, once you have those FAQs done, you can also think about what are the top 10 questions that someone using your service can ask, and what are their answers? You can ask ChatGPT to create that list as well. Probably or maybe you remember, there's a part of your every Google listing that says questions and answers, and that's for customers to ask questions of the business or of past customers about that business. And you can create a ton of questions and answers about your business and add them there. You can also add those Q&As to your website. And I know that you can do this without this tool, right? You can sit down and create a ton of questions and answers. Just know that I know it can be drudgery to do it. And this tool takes that drudgery out. It'll do 80% of the work. So that means you'd only have to do 20% of the work. And that is awesome, right?
Yep. Working smarter and not harder.
Yeah. So anytime you're stuck, like say you have a newsletter for your business, or you're thinking about starting a newsletter, biggest thing is, how do I write an introduction? Just getting started can be really tough. So go to ChatGPT, say, hey, I need a Happy New Year's newsletter introduction for past clients, thanking them for their past business and asking them to introduce us to a friend and have a great new year. It will do that. It'll write one or two. You can ask it to write multiple versions. You can say, make it funny, make it witty, write like, Johnny Depp would say it. You can be really creative with this, and it will do it, and it'll do it fast and free. So like I said, 80%, that's awesome.
Sounds like too much work.
20% is too much work.
Well, now I got to think of what I wanted to say. Now,
yeah, well, it's better
than
than
read my mind.
I know. Maybe next year when Elon Musk's interface is ready, you can pop that into the back of your head, and yes. But for now anyway, no. So other things you could do is page titles. You can limit it to 60 characters. You can do it for the headings of any articles that you're writing. Write a BuzzFeed like heading for an article that's about blah 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 blah. You can write. We have clients who are like, what should I make a video about? For my business. That is an easy one for ChatGPT to answer. You would just type in, write 10 titles for 10 different videos about whatever service I'm in. There you go. So this thing is super, super adaptive. It can learn. You can say, hey, say more about whatever. It can build and back up. You can make it rewrite stuff. It is really versatile and really powerful. So I know that there's no how-to manual out there yet. Maybe somebody should use the tool to write a how-to manual. But because it's a learning platform, it's learning on its own, right? It's like telling a little kid, show me what you can do, but the kid doesn't know it can do what it can do, right? You have to tell it, hey, try doing a somersault, and then it'll try, right? So you have to direct it. You have to edit whatever it puts out. You have to check the facts. So there have been problems where it spit out crazy facts. So make sure that you know what it's talking about and that you can check those facts. The way that this AI was created, it's limited up to about 2021. So about the end of that. So any current information, it's not going to have anything from 2022, for example. It won't express any kind of political opinions. It's not going to say anything political at all. It will say, sorry, can't do that. So and obviously any of the kind of the vice stuff, like sexual stuff, it's not going to do. So don't try and make it, write a sexy story, Jamie.
Done and done.
Okay. So that's, as if you have any tips, like you have any tips that for your local business that you discover, please send them in to us, right? Go to our Facebook page and just send me a message. And then, cause like I said, this is always growing, and the way that you can use this tool is always improving. And, we're just at the very, very start of this thing.
So whenever I see something like this and it's free and it's a game changer, there has to be someone behind it. So any ideas on who developed it or why they developed it and what's their plans for it or anything like that?
A lot of it, so it's educational in origin, right? So I think some Stanford educators got together, right? And the idea is to make AI kind of more acceptable and more useful in our lives. So I know that Bing just announced they're going to start including ChatGPT in their search platform. I'm not sure how they're going to do that. I know that Google is really reacting to this. For local businesses, this isn't so. It's not going to be so much different right now. But say, for example, you're like, how do I? You can go to ChatGPT and say, "Tell me how to change a light bulb." It will tell you how to do that based on information up to 2021. But Google's method, right, is you say, how do you change a light bulb? And then you have a billion answers, right? And you have a billion search results that you are now going to have to go and check one by one which one is applicable to your situation. So that's kind of its limitation. That's why some people have, they've said, this is the Google killer, because this will have an impact on Google search results, on search usage, because now as ChatGPT gets more mainstream, people will start to use it for things like that instead of Google. The instead of Google part is where Google is reacting to.
Well, that makes sense. And yeah, Google killer. Adam said it here first.
I don't think it's going to be that, especially for local businesses. Like what we deal with, it cannot, if you say, hey, what's the best solar company in Brentwood? It's not going to say Solar Harmonics, period. It'll say, I don't know. I don't have access to that information or something like that. It won't give you that.
Okay.
So Google will. That's why we like, and that's why people still use Google, right?
Oh, for sure. And then you'll get 10,000 ads, and then miracle of miracles, your social media will be flooded with solar.
Yeah, don't do that, people. Don't do that. All right, that's it, Jamie. That was our introduction to ChatGPT and how you can use it as a local business.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam, for keeping us up to date on the latest and greatest and AI that's not coming in to destroy us and take over our lives. So that's awesome. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just the beginning. Maybe we'll sentient robots that are next.
They're already here, man.
Anyway, so if you have a question or comment about this topic, feel free to reach out to us on our LinkedIn or Facebook page. Send us a message at Local SEO in 10. Or if you have set up an account and you've tried it out, share your results. We would love to hear from you. And then also, if you have a question about another topic in local search engine optimization, go to our website, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast button. Go ahead and search in that find here AI bot.
ChatGPT.
Well, on Adam's on the Magnified Media website.
Thank you.
And see if the topic is there. And if not, feel free to reach out to us. And I'm sure Adam's already using ChatGPT to find out new topics in local SEO that he can discuss. And so that means this podcast will never end.
It's also out of date. 2021. That's like years ago.
Well, ChatGPT 2 will be up to 2023.
Yes.
In any event. So if you did enjoy this podcast, please share it out to any of your other fellow business owners, whether you're in a networking group or a chamber of commerce or anything, because the more people can get out of the internet, the better their life will be. So hopefully we will talk to you next week. And thank you very much, Adam.
Thanks, Jamie.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California. who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.